Most people think retirement is something that happens to you at 65. They're wrong. The real question isn't when you're allowed to retire, it's when you can actually afford to. And for a lot of people, that answer is way earlier than they've been told. Let's break it down. Number one, you don't need to hit 65 to retire. That age is tied to Social Security and Medicare eligibility, not some legal finish line. If you have enough saved and invested to cover your living expenses, you can walk out the door whenever you want. The only rule that matters is whether your money outlasts you. Number two, there's a formula that tells you your retirement number. It's called the 4% rule. Take your annual expenses and multiply by 25. That's how much you need in investments to retire at any age. So if you spend $40,000 a year, you need $1 million invested. If you spend $60,000, you need $1.5 million. Simple math, and it changes everything when you start thinking backwards from a number instead of a birthday. Number three, your retirement accounts have earlier access than you think. Most people assume you can't touch your 401k or IRA until you're 59 and a half without getting hit with a 10% penalty. But there are legal ways around this. Rule 72T lets you take substantially equal periodic payments from your retirement accounts before age 59 and a half, penalty-free. There's also something called the Rule of 55. If you leave your job in the year you turn 55 or later, you can pull from your 401k with no early withdrawal penalty. These are real rules in the tax code, not loopholes, and almost nobody talks about them. Number four, a Roth IRA is a secret early retirement weapon. Here's why. You contribute after-tax money, so your contributions, not earnings, just what you put in, can be pulled out at any time, tax-free and penalty-free. If you've been contributing to a Roth for years, you've got a pool of money you can access before 59 and a half without triggering anything. This is why financial planners call the Roth ladder one of the most powerful early retirement tools available. Number five, the FIRE movement figured this out decades ago. FIRE stands for Financial Independence Retire Early. People who follow it aren't doing anything illegal or even unusual. They just save and invest a high percentage of their income, sometimes 40, 50, or even 70%, and hit their number in their 30s or 40s instead of their 60s. You don't have to go that extreme, but the principle that retirement is a financial milestone, not an age, is worth taking seriously. Number six, Social Security can wait, and that's actually good. If you retire early, you don't claim Social Security early. You let it sit. Every year you wait past 62, your benefit grows by roughly 6 to 8%. Wait until 70 and you could be collecting significantly more per month than if you filed early. That's a guaranteed inflation-adjusted raise just for being patient. Number seven, healthcare is the wild card nobody plans for. This is the part that trips up early retirees more than anything else. Medicare doesn't kick in until 65. So if you retire at 50, you've got 15 years of health insurance to figure out on your own. Options include your spouse's plan, COBRA for a short stretch, marketplace plans through the Affordable Care Act, or health sharing programs. None of them are free, but none of them are deal breakers either. The point is, plan for this cost before you call it quits. Number eight, your lifestyle math matters more than your income. A person earning $100,000 a year who spends $95,000 has almost nothing saved. A person earning $60,000 who spends $35,000 is building real wealth every year. Retirement isn't about how much you make. It's about the gap between what you earn and what you spend, and how long you've been widening that gap. Here's the bottom line. You are not required to work until you're 65. The tools exist, the rules allow it, and the math works, if you plan for it. The biggest mistake people make is assuming they can't retire early without ever actually running the numbers. Run the numbers. You might surprise yourself. This is general information, not legal or financial advice. Talk to a professional about your specific situation before making any retirement decisions. If this helped you see retirement differently, subscribe to Fine Print HQ. We break down the financial and legal stuff nobody puts in the brochure every single week. Find us at Fine Print HQ.